Welcome back to the lab, all my genius friends, subscribers, and random YouTube watchers. New logo, new milestone. 100 people have subscribed. Thank you. Actually, I think it's 102 right now. So I'll include you two also. Late arrivals. Hey, you still get love from me too. I'm not too committed to a specific number. We could celebrate on random numbers, it doesn't matter. What's important is that we're here and we're getting ready for survival mode. Yes, if you're wondering what it is I'm showing you right now, it is a scout with the added component of fuel tanks. Why did I add fuel tanks to a scout in creative mode? Well, like I said, I'm kicking off a series I want to call Survival Simulation. And just like in Minecraft, when you play survival, you don't get infinite of everything. Stuff uses other stuff for it to work. So my idea is I need to put tanks on a scout because the rockets are going to need to use rocket fuel or something like that. And if I don't have tanks, then I'm not going to be able to fly around in survival mode. Same thing applies to the tracker, which I've modified into sort of a tanker here. I'm going to be doing a fuel run with this. The red tanks will be representative of my rocket fuel or gasoline, and my black tanks will be representative of my electrical power. So those are like my batteries. So I have room set aside for everything in preparation for the future. So it's good to be prepared because luck definitely favors the prepared. So for this survival simulation, we're going to pretend. And what I've pretended already was that I have taken my scout and have scouted out the territories. And the reason I used the scout for that was because it's smaller and more efficient with fuel. So you want to go scouting with a smaller vehicle so you're not wasting all your fuel. And we found some fuel reserves on the other end of the map. The reason why we're going to the other end of the map is my main fuel tank here, which I'm showing you now, is starting to run low, and we're going to need to fill her up more. So we need to do, that's right, a supply run with the tracker. So what are we going to do? We're going to hop aboard, and thankfully, many of the tanks on this tracker are empty, so the safest way to get to our destination and avoid any conflicts or any enemies is to rise above them. That's why this tracker can transform. Oh, looks like we have a friend joining us. He's going to be guarding the base while he's trying to get on, but there's no room. Oh, we can't leave without him, can we? Well, he's doing fine. He's going to have fun exploring the other vehicles. We're going to go on the supply run. He'll stay here and stand guard. Who's this? Tag 14? Has left, has joined, has left, has joined, has left. I don't know who it is. Some mysterious person is running around. That's alright. Everyone's welcome here. So, before I lose track of what I was doing, what was I doing? Okay, yes, we were going to go on a supply run. So let's turn on our main engines, head into the air, which we can do because, like I said, the fuel tanks are empty, so we're lighter. And let's look for some supplies. Let's angle forward and take this flying tanker, pretty much, off into the distance. You can see it flies pretty well, pretty stable. All the safety and convenience of flight. Just leave your enemies down below. And let's look for one of those other distant fuel stations. Let's change our angle of attack more so we can go faster. Still no tankers. Some more landing bases and stuff. there's another antenna. Ooh, there we go. We spotted some good fuel reserves. So how are we gonna get it? I think the safest way to go about this would be to land on top of the tanker. That way, if there's any enemies below, we don't have to worry about them attacking us while we're siphoning fuel away. So let's see if I could come in for a landing. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Oh, it was Tor, my German friend from Germany. And oh, perfect. Right on top. All right. Our survival adventure is going nicely. So far, we haven't had to deal with any enemies. And even if there were enemies around here, they wouldn't be able to get to us because we landed on top of this giant reservoir of fuel. Let me bring my HUD up and let's set up a nice tap here. Let's see, boom. And put another there. And we'll put one of these side ones because I want to refill here. Really good. Oh, wait, I put the wrong thing. I want to put one of these. Like, that's good. Let me connect a tap like that. It's too long. Get a shorter one. Alright, there we go. That's our connection to our fuel tank. Let me put a bolt here. And I'll give it a little turn. And gloop, 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 gloop. Alright, we're starting to refill the tanker. Woo! Wow, we did it, guys. We avoided all the enemies. We are so power gaming it. Now, we're going to use our imaginations again and fast forward a little bit to the point to where we're full. And yes, we're definitely full now, so we can get rid of this tap. Let's turn this off first. Okay, good. We got a full load, guys. Now, we've got to ride back Fury Road style. And, yep, we'll be driving back. And you're probably saying, why not just fly back, Chief? It's safer to fly. You should fly. Yes, I would fly back if I was in creative mode, but we're playing and pretending to be in adventure mode. And in adventure mode, if I fill this thing up full of fuel, it's gonna be heavy. It's probably gonna be so heavy, I'm not gonna be able to fly back. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my thrusters to try to slow down my fall so that I don't explode with all this fuel. Then I'm gonna turn around and race home. So let's do it! Woo! Alright, the thrusters are helping us get down. We made it. Now we have to return home. Return home and avoid any enemies. How are we gonna do that? By driving really fast. Any robots or any guys try to get us, we're gonna outrun them. And because I've got plenty of batteries, I put 4 huge batteries on here, I should be able to do it. Oh, going up this hill's a little tricky, but we're gonna make it. Whoa. Whoa. What a crazy ride, but the tracker handles the ground in many ways just as good as it handles the air. So for survival, this is the vehicle you want, guys. Look at this, racing home from all the way across the map. What an adventure. Look at this, what a landing. Boom, right in front of our fuel reserve. So what I'm gonna do is drive right up to it and plug it right into my tank system there. And we're gonna refill our tanks, and I hope you enjoyed the adventure, guys. Wasn't that cool? Wasn't that fun? I know adventure mode isn't out yet, but who says we can't pretend, right? And have an adventure of our own anyway.
Yo te traigo esta bomba puertorriqueña.